Hey guys, Sean here, and today I'm going to teach you how to paint a Thomas VHS tape, or DVD, or literally any other image that you can pull up on a computer screen. I've been painting this mural on my concrete basement wall for almost 6 years now, and I've used a lot of techniques to try and get it to look good. There are a couple ways to do this. You could take tracing paper, place the tracing paper on the image, and then trace that, and then put it onto the canvas, and try to copy the lines. Or you could take a projector, project an image onto the canvas, and then trace it onto the canvas. But that one will only work for the outline of the painting because the colors won't be accurate when you're projecting color images onto a canvas. The way that I paint these pictures is with a mirror. I got the idea for this from the documentary Tim's Vermeer. It's about an inventor who creates a technique to paint like Johannes Vermeer, and it's produced by Penn and Teller.
And this was the result of Tim's experiment. It took him 5 hours. Not bad for a first oil painting.
His pictures look like this. You start out with the canvas on a flat surface and an image perpendicular to it. It could be on a computer screen, or you print out a picture like backwards and upside down. And you place the mirror exactly 45 degrees between the two surfaces and exactly at the midpoint between these two. It can work with other angles, but the mirror has to be exactly the center angle between the picture and the canvas and the same distance apart. In the documentary, Tim uses a camera obscura lens and a concave mirror to reflect a real-world set into the smaller mirror, but I'm just using a computer screen for this one. Now, how do I get the mirror to be stable, you may ask? Well, this is something that my dad found. It's a portable drill mount. I'm not exactly sure where the drill goes, but I got it because it's adjustable and it can go anywhere. And it also has this part, which this surface is 45 degrees to this surface. So I have it. I secure this right here. I take the mirror and then use a C-clamp to hold the mirror right here. And now this mirror is 45 degrees to the surface, and if I put it like this, and if I place the mirror right here, and then take a weight, put it right here so it doesn't move, place the canvas right there, and then line it up to right there. That's one way to anchor this mirror so it doesn't move. But something else that I bought recently is this. It's called an Excel Helping Hands work holder. I noticed that it has these things that can move basically any direction. It's meant for holding miniatures. And I noticed that if you anchor it right here, and then take this out, take this thingy out. I was trying to figure out a way to attach this to this, so I drilled a hole in this wood, and then I took a regular piece of wood, or this is bamboo from a box that I had. I stick it into here so that doesn't move, and then place this in here, and then screw it down. Now it's a simpler way to hold this mirror. Now you can move the mirror a lot easier. Well, how do I get this mirror to be in the exact correct spot that I need for this to work? Well, here's something that I designed. It's just 3 pieces of wood screwed together, but I designed it so this side and this side are exactly 45 degrees apart from each other, and this top surface is exactly the same distance between this surface and that surface. So all you have to do is take this side, line it up to the computer screen or the image that you're using, and then this side, put it on the canvas, and now this top surface will be exactly the center point between this surface and this surface. Now all you have to do is line up this mirror to this surface and it'll be in the exact correct spot. So here is the mirror lined up. Here's another mirror. I take this. So here is the mirror perfectly lined up to this. So now I take this away. And then place this right here. So now when you look into the mirror, it'll appear that the picture is exactly on the canvas. Now the best mirror to use is a front surface mirror. That's when the reflective surface is on top of the glass instead of on the back like most mirrors that you can get at Hobby Lobby. If you look at the mirror through an angle, you see double, where the reflective surface is on the back of this, but the dirt that's on the surface of the glass is also reflecting off of the reflective surface, creating a double image. But on this mirror, there's no such thing. A good way to tell is just touching the surface, where if there's a gap between the top of the glass and the reflective surface, then it's not a front-facing mirror, but if there's not, then it is a front surface mirror. Another place to get front surface mirrors like this are inside of hard drives. If you have any old broken laptops or any hard drives that you can't plug into anywhere, you can take them apart and use it for this. So now you choose what you want to paint. So now for this demonstration, I'm going to paint New Francis Thomas on this canvas. So the easiest way to do it is open it on Photoshop. Yeah, this is an old PC. Yeah, usually you have to layer this from a background, but now it's good. So now image rotation, flip canvas horizontal. So now it'll be upside down in there. Now image rotation 90 degrees clockwise. So it should look like that. And now when I look into the mirror, it's right side up. Now all you have to do is line up the edge of the pictures in Photoshop to the edges of the canvas when you're looking through the mirror, and you're ready to paint. So here is my recreation of what Tim Jennison did in the documentary. Right here I have a concave mirror. On this side is a regular mirror, and on this side is a concave mirror. Right there is the front-facing mirror, and that's what the subject is. And if you can look through the mirror, and if you look in here, you can see the reflection of the outside, but if you move your head around, the picture moves pretty wildly because the focal point is like way out there. But if I take this is a lens that Aaron got with one of his projectors. If I hold it about right there, there's the lens. If I hold it right there, then the image doesn't move when it's on the canvas. Yeah, his was obviously a lot more professional than this. Hello, Cole. Now, how did I get this set up to work on this basement wall, you may ask? Well, I have this. This is a pole that usually goes into closets with these things, and you put clothes hangers on here, and like it saves up closet space. And it just so happens to be relatively sturdy and just the right height that I need for this wall. That's on a spring, and it compresses up, which keeps this stable. And now I can move this on here. And I took a flat piece of wood, I drilled a hole right here that is just the same as the pole. I took a piece of metal, I screwed it in right here, and bent this to attach right here with a hose clamp. So that's not going to go anywhere, which means this surface is relatively stable. Now I take this item from the portable drill mount, and then I put it on here, which, you know, 1, 2, 3, oh look, I got it through. So now I bring this down to anywhere right here, and now you take the mirror, you place it right here, and then use the C-clamp to attach it to that surface. So now when you're looking straight on right here, the mirror will reflect whatever surface is on here. But how do I get a computer screen right here, you may ask? Well, I have this. This is called an XP Pen Artist 12. It's basically an external monitor. So I'll put this right there. And then these are all the cables that go with it. All I have to do is plug it in and then plug this into an outlet and into the computer. So I've got it set up. I've got it plugged in, going into there, and this is my computer screen, and it's displaying exactly what my computer screen is. Right now I'm on just Google Sheets because Photoshop is like too complicated right now. So let's do a slideshow, and I lined it up so that image is basically the same size as what it looks like on the wall. And now when I move it around, the image is almost exactly what the picture is on the wall, because for Thomas Gets Bumped, I already set this up. I'm just recreating it for this video, so that's what it's supposed to look like. So now this is perfectly set up. Now all I have to do is paint. I put a piece of tape on here and right here so they don't move and I don't bump into it and mess everything up. So let's get started. And here is the final product. Yeah, this one, it took me about 3 hours to paint to finish all the way. And here's what it looks like through the mirror. Yeah, I decided to not paint the second Spencer behind him error because it just looks better without it. So now I'm going to show you an up-close look at each of the different VHSs on this mural. So the top row is the re-releases from 2000 to 2003. Some of them I haven't finished or like haven't used the mirror setup on yet, so this is just how they look right now. And now it's in order of release date, obviously. So Thomas Gets Tricked, James Learns a Lesson, Tenders and Turntables, Thomas Breaks the Rules, Better Late Than Never, Trust Thomas, Thomas Gets Bumped, Thomas Percy and the Dragon, Daisy, James Goes Buzz Buzz. On the side I have Thomas's Useful Stories, Thomas's Fan Favorite Adventures, and Thomas's Magic Musical Ride, the 3 Blockbuster tapes, and right here are the 3 sampler tapes, which, like, yeah, I haven't finished them yet. Percy's Ghostly Trick, Christmas Party, Rusty to the Rescue, Thomas and the Special Letter, Thomas and his Friends Help Out, The Gallant Old Engine, Sing Along, Thomas Meets the Queen, Thomas and his Friends Get Along, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, A Big Day for Thomas, Cranky Bugs, Races, Rescues, or Runaways, 10 Years of Thomas, Spills and Chills, Make Someone Happy, Thomas's Tracks iTunes, Thomas's Christmas Wonderland, Best of Percy, Best of Thomas, Best of James, Salty Secret, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, James and the Red Balloon, Thomas's Snowy Surprise, Best of Gordon, New Friends for Thomas, Steamies vs. Easels, Thomas and the Jet Engine, It's Great to Be an Engine, Hooray for Thomas, Thomas's Soda Celebration, Songs from the Station, Rusty Saves the Day, Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, Track Stars, and Tales from the Tracks. If you see the earlier pictures, I originally wanted to have them be like half size, like it would only go up to here, but right here, and then I decided, hey, why not I just paint them like 1-to-1. As you can see in this picture, the first ones that I painted were the season 5 ones, just right here. This point was just a completely random choice, so it's just how it turned out. And also in the future, I want to paint the Thomas and the Magic Railroad VHS cover right here, and the Calling All Engines VHS cover right here. So I'll let you know when I'm finished with those. So I'll post a picture on Twitter when I'm finished with those. So that was how I paint a Thomas VHS, or DVD, or literally any image. I hope you like it, and I hope you got some inspiration on things that you want to paint in the future. Yeah, you probably might not count this as like actual art because it's just like copying something that somebody else made, but it's a cool technique.